Hello everybody, and yes, I'm back temporarily for God knows how long in World of Tanks. And here I am, playing Tier 9 battle, the 357 matchmaking in my trusty AMX AC48. Now, some background, I have a single mark of excellence on this tank. I have aced it before, but my average damage sits at around 1100. It's not great. This tank I have struggled with. The problem I find is, as a tier 8 tank destroyer, a lot of the tanks it's coming up against, IS-3A, you know, even the IS tier 7, T29 tier 7, the clip potential on this tank is only 1200. It's 400 alpha shots. So with the likes of the Foch B and even just the regular Foch, you can clip people. Not so easy in this. Now, on this map I really like this spot. If you look down at the minimap, bottom right, it's quite far away from a lot of the enemy tanks that are going to poke that house on that corner there. Which means you can actually get away if you have decent camo without getting spotted, which is nice. And it means that you can sit here and plow shots into these tanks when they aren't looking at you. T44 there being sneaky, he knows better. Really praying that this guy won't get in my way. But this corner is really nice. It gives you nice clear vision over onto that kind of K8, K7 area. You get some nice shots in, as you can see here. People aren't automatically looking. That tree that's placed there and the other one that's there to the right do actually act as camo. It means you can get away with firing without necessarily being spotted. Now I have 6th Sense on this tank, and you'll see a lot of the times I fire, 6th Sense doesn't go off. It's a very nice spot for tank destroyers. It would be a little bit nicer if I had a bit more clip potential, or if I had better DPM, because it's this thing of you fire 1200 damage and it's a 31.7 second reload. You wait, and you wait, and you just have to sit here, and if something bad is going down around that corner, you can't help. The game isn't off to a great start. Now, we've lost more tanks than them, but we do have more hit points, as you can see at the top. Also, this mission has been bugging me for so long. It has been frustrating. It's trying to get that 2000 damage at 250 meters and destroy 3 vehicles. If you're on this mission, I recommend getting in a tank destroyer that will work on this mission and sit on this corner, because that location over there where that OHO, the T29 was, is more than 250 meters away. Very helpful. This tank is one I've struggled a lot with. I have over 100 battles in it. When it works so goddamn well. But when it doesn't, it really doesn't. Now I'm reloading here because I figure there's no need. Now that 48 surprises me, so what I do is I try and wiggle, get out of his line of fire so he can only shoot at my side. 1375 managed to put a shell into me, I'm okay with that. 48 makes a critical mistake here. I know that that T28 and that Skoda are pushing over westward, and I am safe to just come up behind him and put shells in. So I get to 2-shot him. He should not have made that play. He did not do a huge amount of work over here. We still have 5 tanks to soak up some hit points. He was never going to succeed in that situation. But I am guilty of doing the same things. This tank can be very frustrating because you've got a 30-second reload and only 3 shells. You've got decent clip potential. If you can find tanks that are low on health, you can easily get 3 kills in a row. And he could have, but he just didn't put himself in a good situation there. He really let himself get into a situation where he suddenly had people firing at him from multiple angles. And this tank, while it's okay from the front sloping is pretty good, side armor is trash, rear armor is trash, cupola on the back is trash, Viewfinder and that little machine gun turret, also trash. You don't want to let anyone shoot at anything other than your front, and preferably, if you can help it, you hide those viewports and that cupola. Whether that means going hull down, making it harder to shoot, meaning you have a more angled frontal, whatever it is you have to do, you really have to defend this tank from being flanked. You cannot let people get your side. Now, that was a bit of a fluff shot. Next one goes in. Not quite quick enough to catch him on that last one. T-28's coming around. He is a big old gun. Can't spot him because that tree is blocking him. There he is. He tries to go for my viewports and actually bounces. If he had just shot the cupola, if he had shot my lower plate, all of which were on display, he could have easily done 300-400 damage to me, but he didn't. I got lucky there. But now I know that this Skoda is one-shottable. He's only 1050 damage, or 1050 hit points, and I have 1200 clip damage. But he manages to sneak up and take out the Oho. So he is doing some damage. He tracks me straight away on the repair kit. I'm going to follow him. He's reloading. He knows there's nothing he can do. And I get to just unload 3 really nice shots into him. Nice, handy 1400 damage there. Well, 1000 damage. I'd already done about 400 to him with that first shot when he was in the cap circle. Now, it's coming down to this IS-3A and me. IS-3A obviously takes out the Tiger P. Not a problem. I'm still reloading. I'm shitting myself here thinking the STRV is going to come around on me. That's the problem with this tank, is you get caught out reloading, it's 30 seconds. That's a long time to be waiting. The advantage I have is these wrecks. Now, he makes the mistake of firing. That first shell just goes over him. Next shell goes over him. He's going to get into cover. Just sneak the shot in. Now, that's a decent location because you can hold down, and if you can hide that cupola on the back of your tank by angling it around those turrets. That's handy. These are the things you need to look out for with this tank. You have to try and keep your cupolas and your weak spots covered, whether that means staying at long range or angling in behind a wreck of a tank. You need to keep them covered because anything can pen them, and it's such a big target that it really doesn't take much. Now, I know some people don't like this, but this guy, he's on 4 kills, I'm on 5. Might as well platoon, get the brothers in arms. Was trying to get the SU-130 to go in as well. We'd get 12 kills, crucial contribution. Would have been nice, but I think he's already left the game. I know some people don't like that, but I mean, there was teamwork going on there. You know, that IS-3A, I knew he was able to handle himself. He knew I was able to handle myself. He didn't have to come running after me. I didn't have to run after him. He knows what's up. Just an artillery left. I'm already on 4.8k damage. 855 blocked, well into high caliber territory here. And 1 artillery. Now, artillery on this map, everyone knows, always hiding in A0. So that's where we're going. Now, I run through the cap circle, try and lure him out if he's any closer. And it also gives me good line of sight here. And there's the luck shot. Hardly aimed. Nice little top gun. Puts me over 5k. Tops off a lovely victory. So here we are at the post-battle results screen. We have an ace tanker, brothers in arms, high caliber, tank sniper, and top gun, all to be expected. Came top team, 5211 damage, 6 kills, 1483 base XP, got 5340 with the boosters, very nice. 20 shots fired, 17 hits, 15 pens. This thing can punch a hole through pretty much anything. And 70,500 credits with the premium. Would have still been 49,000 even without. Very nice game. Just a shame I'm finishing the grind on it soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time, whenever that might be.